All right. Okay, there you go. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but I'm guessing I'm good now. Yeah, I'm good. Awesome. Well, what's up, folks? Tyra Games, back with some more Tales of Arise. I'm trying to keep this nice, short, and simple. We got a lord to beat, and
Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almeidrea.
we're gonna let our little mage girl get her revenge. That's for sure. This boss fight gonna be annoying. I hope I don't have to fight two of them at once, because then we're gonna be here all day. I'm just gonna stop the stream. Just being honest with you. And I got the new cut. Appreciate y'all.
There she is! Almeidrea!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
BS.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
Hey, wrong game, pal. Wrong
To think
game.
time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from
What's
those
up,
who allowed
Orange?
the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither
Let him
away.
say what he wants to say.
Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of. Nesmold!
Mesmo. Who that? Oswald? Cousin? Yep. Either I'm gonna fight this thing by itself, or I'm gonna fight them both, and it's gonna be annoying. Okay.
Enjoy your meal.
You still took like 80% damage, but okay. Oh lord. Dang, y'all are quick.
Such sad eyes.
I always want to be famous.
Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last I do!
Ow, 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 ow.
Every step brings you closer
What
to
you not gonna do?
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Yay, another soaking sponge. Woo, woo. Alright, I'm gonna need you this whole match, Rinwell. Be ready for your magic. Ooh. Guess what though? How you get knocked down but still flying? Crap. Rinwell? Nope. Y'all kill me now. How long is this attack? Okay. What about to say? She's actually not bad. Her attack just kind of go all over the place. Then she still has to cast magic, so I can always just cancel her. What you finna do? Oh, you finna do something.
Now, she's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
What you not finna do? Ow. Oh, hello there. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? No, y'all just steady using no items. I'll worry about CP management. They are together forever and never to apart. With the power of darkness. Then again, I guess it would be too easy if she was just one magic wooden lord. But this kind of makes the fight a little bit easier, I ain't gonna lie. Cause now you're just a giant HP sponge that can kick and wear down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh.
I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I would never.
Here we go.
Energy.
Say no more.
Hit them all.
Foolish slave.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you too, sucker. Alright, what you gonna do now?
They're attacking separately.
Oh, dang it.
Keep an eye on her and take out the monster first.
Wow, so they do separate.
Stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Can I not target her?
Take it away.
Oh, I could just target different parts of him. Can't target her no more right now.
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friend.
I knew this was too easy. Bruh, you need to sit down. You give me behemoth vibes. And when I mean by behemoth vibes, I'm talking about the behemoths from like Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, them suckers be like on all fours at first. But when they get half health or low health, they get on two. They get on twos.
It's bad.
Wits about you, people.
Can't get out of this.
Ooh. No.
The winds of judgment blow.
Ow. Yeah, stay alive, y'all. Stay alive. We can do this.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine! I'll bring you back from
What day? Alright, alright, bring me back. Coco. Nice. Here, I got us. I'll use the pineapple. Alright, we're good. We're good. Dang. What the frick just happened? Alright, appreciate that. Ooh. Yeah, she just straight up annoying. Ow, 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 ow. It was kind of hard to hear her incantations because you got all this beating down sound effects and all these. Golly. Okay. This ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. Alright, we need to. Everybody needs to just get together. Stop. Lord, okay. We will come back. Shoot. Okay, she's down. Dang. Oh, this is so annoying. Everybody just standing in place too. Okay.
No rest for the wicked.
Please do not get hit. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Could do that thing again.
Not while I'm around, she isn't.
I got 1 second.
What?
I'll take you down.
Ooh.
You don't scare me.
Thank you.
Hit her now.
Everybody go ham. Go ham on. Hit them with everything we got. Okay, the beast is almost dead. The beast is almost dead. All we need is one more. Yes. Okay, so I don't have to fight her individually. So it's really just a beast fight, but that's what you get. That beast said, "You on your own." Never mind. Never mind.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Thank you, Alpha.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to.
Or shoot her in the throat. At least do something.
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
Meanwhile, oh, not you again. Oh,
It's that swordsman again.
don't tell me he's the Water Lord.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings
He's the
you
Water
here?
Lord. Are you freaking serious?
Forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Alright, you the MVP, but I still hate you. Gone. Like I said, she wasn't gonna kill her.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
Oh.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Are you serious? You know who this is?
Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Awaken! Awaken! He is half Renan. I knew something was up. Like, what the heck?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something!
Ooh. Are you serious?
Let go of me! Let me go!
Wait, how can he touch her?
Alvin!
You finna sink everybody? Giant splash. He can feel pain. Bruh. Bruh. And how can he not?
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
You kind of made an abyss, so those are gonna be kind of hard. What, bro? Those image, what? Well, I guess that sinks that ship. Orange, get out. Get off my stream. Get off my stream. Get off my stream. Test subject 1273, spirit channeling ceremony. Wait, so either he's half written or was he just tested on?
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Right. Or maybe he's full written. I don't know. What in the heck? Astral energy charging complete. I love how the moment he feels pain, she like, well, you're just the same as everybody else. Gives up. But dude was able to touch her though. Dude, you made of water. Lightning should destroy you. Or at least her thorn should. Oh my gosh. Well, I wasn't expecting all that so soon. The maiden will maintain control over things. She's focused on not breaking her concentration while the ceremony is in progress. Be good. You say he's Kakashi. I mean, he slick kind of do look like it though. What the heck? Can't you Dennis figure out where to go? You stupid. Oh, so okay, no, he is standing. So he was a Danon that was tested on? Outside to come visit him. What the heck? What the heck? Are they turning Danons into Renans? I don't know who got in the head to start calling you Siren and that more than a test subject. Only one reminds it if it's something. What the heck? A Danon test subject. Bruh. Y'all throwing a lot on the side, but the harvester redeployed on Danon's function is gathering astral energy. Another one bites the dust. So he's the new sovereign, but he's also a test subject for the Renans. A sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony. So who's this maiden? Unless that's what's her name? Bruh. I have questions. So many questions. What the heck? Return to position, wait for the ceremony to begin. What ceremony? What y'all finna do to me? I didn't talk to everybody, right? What in the heck? Oh, and talk to you. Ooh. I'm speechless.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
Ooh, so he probably did have a hate for them at one point then. Sheena. What in the heck? Bruh, what?
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Naori.
Naori? Who? This is what y'all get for relying on the power of darkness. Wow, y'all destroyed one city. And now everybody just hates you. That's one of them Lordy Orbeez, ain't it? It is. It's either the full one or that's their darkness one.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Naori. No!
So she put that mask on him.
Wait, please. Wait,
Where the heck are we?
What was that?
At least we get to see your full face now.
That... How long ago was that?
Looking like a full Tails character now. I hate it.
That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like.
So the mask was keeping his pain, like,
so much for it all being a bad dream.
keeping him from feeling pain at least. Now he can feel pain again.
Where am I? Where is everyone?
Well, shoot, I won't be able to use the flame sword right now. Well, yeah, I definitely won't be able to use the flame sword. Talk about losing everything.
I need to find them. Better start looking.
You said they just dropped dude off the ground. Or something. Well, at least I still got the Master Core Wind. I don't even know where I'm at or anything. And okay, full face. Let's just say doing all that, your armor got even brighter. My lord. At least I'm still full. You got that little food meter.
Niori. Shion.
They just dropped a lot on us.
Damn it.
Well, looks like I'm on my own.
Take this! I'm not done! Take this! I'm not done!
Oop. Magic and defenses in the front.
You're mine! Strike!
Renwell, Law, wherever y'all at.
Escape! Strike! Pierce!
Yeah, I can't even do my astral arts, which makes sense because I don't have the flame sword.
Gun! Strike!
Ow. Golly.
Take this! Strike! Take this! Try harder! Not a chance!
Ow.
You picked the wrong fight!
Ooh.
You're mine! I'm not done! Raining slash! It's too much!
Do I at least have my items?
This should do it!
How about no?
Flew away! Raining
Nope. Ooh, nope.
Great! Next!
See, I can kill him.
Here I
I'm
go!
just scrubbing out.
Lewis!
Ow. I'm extra scrubbing out.
This should do it! Dragon Swarm! Flew away! Be still! You're mine! I'm not...
So I guess that makes sense why he knew how to fight. Just playing a whole test subject out in these streets.
Flew away! This one's all mine! Devastation! Cut! Cut! You're finished! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Ooh. Yeah, you can have that.
Dragon Swarm! Raining Slash! You're mine! No escape! Raining Slash!
Like I said, you can't take care of two little enemies like this.
Raining Slash!
Got a problem. I ain't trying to fight no more though.
Ah!
My man is struggling. Oh, it's y'all too. Yeah, healer. I mean,
Just now. Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing.
Mm.
There's a village back the way we came from. Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
okay, cool.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Apparently, especially for
Luck?
all y'all to live.
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh, right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just
That pretty much
exhausted.
sums it up.
Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Please do. We got a lot to discuss. Retired Avenger. Okay. Hey, she learned Solar Lance. Instead of having to charge it up. That's good. We can do that. You have mixed feelings.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Hey, Hoodle's back, so that means we can find another owl somewhere around here. Yeah, I'm not fighting none of y'all. I'll take these resources though. Where you at? Was that you? What the freak?
Speaking of Thistleland, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh?
He's trying to get his life together.
The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions.
He don't care.
Say, Elfin, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
At least somebody
Really?
noticed.
Oh, but that means...
Probably.
Ooh,
I wonder if Alfin's going to be okay.
he not.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Okay. I see it. Okay, it better let me examine it. Oh, right, eye patch.
Looks like we spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Goodness gracious. Maori.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Another one? Okay.
Alfin! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
Well,
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
come on. Give us the deets. Probably just gonna talk about his dream, but still. He probably hates Rin, so probably worse than Rinwell. Oof.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Please tell us. I want to hear
Give
this.
the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was surprised.
I was abducted from Danan.
Dohaline wouldn't know.
I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave.
Oof.
The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
No, so it's like
Naori's
sisters.
family name was Imeris.
Imeris?
Yep.
As in Shion Imeris?
Sisters.
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
I think
Your
that's how
guess is
family
as good
works.
as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Killed every last one
You
of them.
mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
Dolan, what
know.
the heck was you doing this
Whatever
time?
it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping.
These hands.
I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
Oh, but it's true. I was there, the player.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it.
That one
The
city.
restoration took years and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean
300.
Predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dahna. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
Okay, I was on the wrong person with the 300 years. Gotta laugh how crazy it sounds.
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
It was built different.
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me.
Dang. Why you gotta say it like that?
So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined.
Alphen, stop!
Now calm yourself down, boy.
Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Sit back down, kid. Let the feathers come through.
Sora.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
Especially after all we just heard.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight.
Oh dang, do we gotta leave him behind?
This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone?
Yes, Mom. Can I play the Xbox while I wait?
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
But she right though. You cannot fight with a head like that.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Really? Dang, she calling the shots now. Pretty much is grounded. You killed a lot of people, so we need to...
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
It's funny. I love how characters have that, oh, we was the beacon of leadership for like 40% of the game, or like 60% of the game. And then all of a sudden, something story heavy just happens. I'm like, I'm a failure. I don't know who I am anymore. I can lead a pack of ants. Sheesh. Oh, they're gonna appear in front of me right here. Okay. Okay. Interesting. What you gotta say, my guy?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
I'm surprised he wouldn't know
Trust
half
me,
of these
it's
things.
not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised.
Born and
I
raised.
learned the same history. listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Dang.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony.
Oh, so that was the full
It
one.
used the Renis Alma.
The one everybody's
You're
spirit
certain?
cores together.
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
Apparently.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that
Which
way.
kind of makes me wonder, do y'all
Who the hell
live?
am I?
Do y'all
If I
live
may be
forever?
frank,
Or no?
we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Seriously?
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
So I guess Renins have lives like regular lives just as much as regular humans. Cause they don't sound like that they live for 300 years, but because they had kids there too. So
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that,
that's a good question.
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
Good question.
I came down in a Renin starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
Ah,
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renins, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other
excuse
in
me.
that
Thank you,
sense.
thank you.
But even then,
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
even within Renin society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse.
Oof.
Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can
But see, that was
express.
300 years ago. Is she still
Her dead
alive
left
today?
fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
Dang.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming.
Shoot, we can find who they
Not
are
only that,
if they're still
but
alive.
that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still
Give him
not
that talk.
convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
What am I fighting for? I remember that, right? I don't care if I talk to all these other people. Let's talk to my party members.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
Oh, it's worse than you thought, girl.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like.
Just hate
It's
everything.
strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my
So
friends.
which realm was it is the question.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before,
Hashtag
though.
relatable.
They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Yeah,
Rinwell.
they found out they had
First it
some
was
ancient
Shion,
power.
then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
We had one more to talk to before we get ourselves started. I'm pretty sure we're gonna mention Zephyr along the way. That's fine. Why you gotta be isolated though? You finna fight?
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
Oof.
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Dang.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
Do you know
guess.
that?
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing
I mean,
could
I didn't
happen
see it,
again.
so it didn't happen.
I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Well,
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion.
that we know
But
of.
there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just
Do
give me
it!
a little more time to fill in the cracks.
Just do it.
And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Alright. Whee! Oh, dang it. They're gonna let me jump down and destroy myself. Ooh, what's in here? Can I even go here? Okay. The ultimate chorus said to be born of the 5 existing master chorus. It's bestowed upon the winner. Y'all got anything in here real quick? Nah. Okay. Interesting. I'll take that. Really, bitch? Why? Why? Alright, what's the play, Playboy?
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
Oof.
That sounds bad.
Oh, not my problem.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
I wanted some of
As
that.
ready as I'll ever be.
Some of that
It's
real
now or
Alphen
never,
will come
right?
out.
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Bumbling fighter extraordinaire. Okay. Burn up punch. Okay, what are you working on now? Blue strike damage? Yeah, we can give you that attack. Oh, I forgot about that too. A fiery fist. Okay, we can do that.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry. Up this way, I guess.
Oh. Oh, they're up there. What are they? I better be able to do this, cause man, luckily I got the items, and y'all see that money. It's not, you know, the max, but trust me, I was grinding. Sheesh, how long has it been? You're a whole hour and a half. But give me one. I like how they have that one space just missing. Give me 1 second. I need to go blow my nose real quick. Alright, I think I am back. Bada and see you later, Orange. Appreciate you for stopping by. The rest of the stream shall be available always. Look at these suckers.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come!
Okay, it's just regular enemies.
You can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zuko policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. I can carve through them. Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. In a bind? That's enough. Always you hear it now. The enemy uses hearts too. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. My turn.
I'm kind of curious, how would a Blue Strikes look without the flame with color?
It's almost too strong. Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest.
This rip and tear. Now I'm in the
I'm not done. Dragon Swarm.
Light up the dark!
It's on. Force Blast. Devastation.
Dang.
Here I come. I'm not done.
Ooh.
Moon Escape. Megasonic Thrust. Be still. You're mine.
That's nice. Show you this pic.
I'm not done. Here I come. I'm not done. Eat dirt. Pierce. Lightning Slash.
Think you can fly?
We did it. My turn. Show me. In an instant.
Still got a couple of moves.
Elfin, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Apparently.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah.
He showed just awakened real quick.
I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then.
This man made at least like 8-9 speeches now.
Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought.
Well,
But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those
Y'all hear that
bonds with
music in the
everything I
background?
have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
I mean, there's no question.
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
All right then. Who watching? Okay, just making sure.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
Mahavar.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including
Oh,
us.
the shipwright.
But we weren't able to find Mahavar.
You know what? That's a
He's still
good
missing.
shit.
I see. Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn
Y'all
it.
sure just forgot the ship, dude.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's
Stranger things.
alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
That is crazy. Speaking of. Okay. I was about to say, can I even... Yeah, I can't even fast travel anywhere. Which makes sense.
Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
Which makes sense.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Really? What's your plan, girl?
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone.
Makes sense.
It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented.
I mean,
You didn't
those are
give
y'all,
in to the
but whatever.
hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Alright, how many people need help? Oh, just you? Alright.
Okay.
A big
Why?
favor.
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Really? She's really doing it for the fish.
Okay.
Great job.
Alright. Sure, I can take care of it.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Al.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Yeah, let me go to the end real quick. They might have a couple of items that I'm gonna need. Oh, so yeah. Actually, you take a back seat. Rinwell. Alright. See what kind of weapons I can't make right now. I don't really care for that one, but Okay. Alright. I'll most likely get the I guess I gotta get that one. But I'll get the material most likely as I go through the lands. It's something I've noticed when it comes to the weapons. If I can't make it now, about a good 1 or 2 areas later, I will be able to. What you got? Okay, you got the whole shebang. Ooh, you got tofu too. Ooh. That. See, I can buy anything I want. See, I love this feeling. See, this is what I'm talking about. Being able to stay stocked whenever I need to. You know what I'm saying?
Did we really just spend that much money?
We did, but it's okay. It's okay. Because we got the money to spend. Sure, let's see.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
I don't think I've ever seen him cook. Alright. So my guy was the so he has the sovereign's power. So he is Danon. He just has the sovereign's power.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Really? Yeah, close back up. I can't go out there. Let's see. Has to be a Hootle somewhere around here. Let me try to talk to y'all right now. Okay, I guess it might be up there somewhere. Okay. So I guess it's in the next area where I have to fight those Zoopals. Hey, that's fine. That's fine with me. Let's see.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I'm gonna find him real quick before I leave. Let's see. Is it over here? Oh, it's over here somewhere. Oh, really? A star hair clip? Okay.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Oh, gosh. Well, I can't go there right now, so we'll have to go later. Interesting. So that was actually abducting Danons instead of invading. And then after that incident 300 years ago, then they started
You sense one of your
abducting.
pals, Hootle?
Ooh, yay. I'm assuming that's probably where I gotta go. There's something down there too. Ooh.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
Ooh.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
That's a good question.
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out. Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Dang, shining enemies already? I just got here.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. Can you take it? Dragon Form!
Time to set. I'll take out the legs with my shield. This one's mine.
Here I come! Pierce!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Dragon Form! Piercing roar! You're mine! I'm not done! Devastation! You're
Tiger
mine!
blade.
Strike!
Tempest wiper.
Lightning thrust! Strike!
Do it. Do me.
All yours, Zara!
Boom.
My turn! Blow them away!
Okay, I see y'all.
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
Already? Dang, I just got here. Barb crystal.
Is that the Zugor we're looking for?
I guess it is.
Discourteous, son.
You're mine!
In a bind.
Strike!
Dang it.
Strike! First strike!
I've let you all down.
Megasonic
Golly.
Have to hold on.
This one!
I shall seal you where you stand.
Take this! Here I come! Strike! They'll pay for this! You picked the wrong fight!
Appreciate the help.
Scoot back!
Golly, something fast.
Megasonic thrust!
Now I'm in the groove.
You're finished!
Take this.
Be still! Do it! Totally! In an
Uh-oh.
instant! Impact thrust!
Nice.
Now!
Why they be up in the air when they do that?
So long! Look sharp!
Now, I can see both of their moves being done because they don't use the flame sword. But Pisara's and what's
There's
called
always room
does.
for improvement. Man. And this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for.
Sorry, I was just trying to get that battle
It'll be
shade.
a breeze. Get in, get out. Money at him. Far enough.
Here
I come!
You sure stop the wrong one.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Flaming meteor.
This one keeps
Ow.
charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get the hunter.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Ooh.
Now! You're mine! Strike! Severing wind! You're mine! Strike! Time to let it rip! Take this!
Hey, Beyblade.
Dragon Form! Lightning thrust! Devastation! Take this!
Here goes.
Lightning slash!
I'm ready to go.
Next! Here I come!
Hey, what y'all been doing over here?
You're mine! I'm not done! This one's all mine!
Shoot, Law ain't doing work.
Rending you a bloody Here I come! I'm not done!
Tempest wiper.
Lightning thrust! Struck!
Piercing roar.
Take this! Eat dirt!
Come on now.
Ready to go. Roll now. I'll
Hot
go.
damn!
Eagle wing.
Dragon Swarm! Pierce!
Begin. Time to go.
Take this!
Beat it up.
Totally! In an instant! Impact thrust!
together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Nice. It's let me check my arts real quick. Yeah. Still don't like that move. Okay. Alright, check everybody's stuff real quick. Okay. Guess you have that. Here, you need that. For sure, for sure. Alright.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Oh, I was gonna change my character. That's what it was. Ow.
Devastation! You're mine! I'm not done! Shockwave Flash! Strike! Dragon Swarm! Lightning Flash!
Benediction light.
Heal!
You having fun over there?
Thanks, Kisara.
Now I'm real mad.
I'm not done!
Eat this! Raging
Dragon
Flame!
Swarm!
I'm just getting started. Make it rain!
Totally! In an
Uh-oh.
instant! Impact Block! Not a chance!
Shield and
Shockwave Flash!
I'm on it. Talon Hurricane!
I'm not done!
You hear it? Rending you apart.
Nice, nice.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Alright, I see some enemies up here. And this will be the last one. Because Dolim, he uses CP like
Out of
crazy.
my way!
Ooh.
I'm up with the shock!
Take this!
Rending right! Bloody hell! Did you hear it now?
It's time!
Talon Hurricane!
It's over!
Inferno Punch! Crescent Moon!
You're mine!
They smite with black and Thorn up!
Can y'all not?
Thunder Touch!
Here I come! Shockwave Flash!
All yours, Kisara!
Hit her with that slash.
My turn! I'll finish you here and now!
I'm not done!
Negative gate!
Shockwave Flash!
They smite with black and blade!
Dragon Swarm! Blew away!
I'm on it! It was nice while it lasted.
What you said?
Is this it?
I couldn't make it in time.
We'll make it in time next time. Sheesh.
There!
Round and pound! Air pressure!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Talon Storm! Do it!
Shockwave Flash!
All yours, Kisara!
At least.
Not a chance! I'm not done!
In a bind?
Dragon Swarm!
I'm gone!
Take this!
Dance on the wing!
Strike!
I'm on
Blew
it!
away!
Crescent
Double
Moon!
Demon
They
Bang!
smite with black and blade!
Take this!
Denied!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm gone!
Shockwave Flash!
Yeah, these battles take a little bit longer without the flames.
I can feel my power growing!
My goodness gracious. Without these flame moves, it's just like, you're weak.
What's this thing?
Hey, money. Okay. What's over here? Oh, just more path. Well, there are a couple of campfires down here, so maybe I could just make it one of these and call it a day then.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to
It was,
Ouch.
yes. But we're gonna run past them for the time being. So we can at least get down to one of the camps. Excuse me, piggy piggies. No. Whee. Nice. I'll take it all. Another astral crystal. Okay. This looks like it could lead to something. Okay. Is that the double check? Alright. How the freak you get all the way out here? Oh yay, ranch expanded, and I have sheep. Let's see what type of meat can I get from sheep. Or maybe I can get wool, you never know. Anybody can make me any weapons yet? Yeah, that was gonna take a while. I need ice stone. Interesting. Everybody needs the lustrous astral crystal. I assume I know where that comes from too, so. It's gonna be sleep.
I'm drenched in sweat.
Oh. Alright, actually, let's do it. I know what I need to do. Well, she's not in the party, though. Oh, I still couldn't do that.
This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat it.
Okay.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a
So
little?
what you gotta talk about, Rinwell?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property.
Oof.
Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah.
Which is the crazy
The more I
thing
think
about
about it, the less it makes sense, though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic.
You talking about
It could
US?
just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone.
Yeah, fear does lead to persecution. Shoot. That is the country
Another day, another Gald.
in a nutshell. I want to at least make it to the next place. So I think I'll just kind of rush doing that real quick.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
If I can make it to the capital, then I'll stop.
Try harder! Not a chance! On your knees!
Are those arms even natural?
This one's mine! Eat dirt! Shockwave flash! I'm on it! Seismic!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the bubbling to me!
Yeah, leave.
Here I come! No escape! Shockwave flash! Here I come! Strike! Devastation! How are they dead? Strike!
Ow.
Try harder!
Can you not?
I'm not done! Dragon form! Be still! Make it rain! Devastation! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Boom. So we got this.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Where am I going now? Oh. I'll fast travel back there later. Let's see. Peppa. Peppa Pig. Well, I keep on fighting around here. Okay. More enemy types. Come hither. I don't have any aerial enemies. Aerial stars though.
It's over! Negative gate! Dragon form! Resonate with the eye! Take this!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Bloody hell! It's on! Take this! No escape! Eternal devastation! Bathed in blood. You're mine! Bloody hell! Resonate with the eye! Shockwave flash! Double demon fang!
Yeah,
Take
leave.
this! Rending you apart! Shockwave flash!
Yeah, have fun over there.
Double demon fang!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Should've done that.
In an instant! Impact block!
Nice.
Not a chance! Dragon form! Shockwave flash! You hear it now! Dragon form! I'll crush
I was
you!
wondering if he was gonna do it.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
There you go. Okay, music, I hear you.
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
I ain't hear what you said, Doyle, but I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, there's the road. I'm pretty sure. Okay, this official spot right there. That's it. I'll come back to these. No hoodles yet? Oh, really? My boy wanna hide all the way over here.
Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho!
Alright, Santa Claus.
Ho ho ho!
Item professor. Okay. Still haven't met 80% hours, but okay. Ooh, faster magic charge. What's better, faster magic charge or reduce art casting time? It's probably that one since it's a little bit less.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Can't wait to see this water capital.
There it is. That's our target.
I think we're already finished. Ooh. I hear him, but I don't want them to touch me. Sheesh. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the rainbow. It's beautiful looking. I love how these lands aren't like actually all of one element. Shoot.
What's up? Once we get to the
have
mountain,
been
the
nothing
terrain
but
won't be
grass, in
easy.
my opinion.
We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
Dang.
A little bit.
Karma, is it? As long as nothing don't happen on this bridge, I'll be fine.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
I mean...
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
I can tell.
So he finally admits it.
See, Law was thinking the same thing.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Especially for what we've been
You're
fighting
right.
with.
Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll
Oh.
save Shion. I know we will.
Well, sorry, got some fire alarm stuff going on right now. I will be ending the stream here, so next time you'll see me, I'll be in the capital, and we will be on our way to save Shion. But this has been Tyra Games. Appreciate y'all for coming out. This weekend, I got a special for y'all. So, we're going to be playing Deltarune Chapter 2. It's going to be fun. I'm going to try to narrate as much as I can, but it's going to be fun. Just know that. Regardless. Appreciate y'all for coming out. I will catch y'all on the next stream. Peace.